Hi there. Hi there. Again, hello. I said I hope to see you next Friday, and here we are. It's an elephant parade. Okay, clap. But first, let me get to the significance of the elephant parade with due vigilance. But honestly, having gotten the first video out of the way, it was pretty difficult to muster the strength for a second one. Nothing seemed like the right thing for a second video. Everything seemed very significant and at the same time pointless. Like, why should I talk about quitting coffee into the void of my 4 subscribers? They are all my close friends, so they know it all anyways. And then we went to this elephant parade. It was something I've never seen before, and it was also something I thought would be cool to film. The parade is a continuation of Vesak celebrations, so Buddha's birthday, death and enlightenment, and it's a religious procession. People don't drink there. At most, they eat this fried street food. And the destination of the procession is this temple. They're calm and collected, but of course they still have fun. It's a great atmosphere. There were so many opportunities for great filming. There were the fire dancers, the many dance troupes who all had their unique traditional costumes and moves. The musicians, cute kids, the place where everyone in the procession got free juice. And a sad, chained, glow-in-the-dark elephant. And then it struck me. This evening by itself can be a full video. This is exactly the kind of thing that my friends would want to see, because they've never been here and they value my perspective. They're not some faceless, disinterested YouTube stranger who is just waiting for me to stutter once to have an excuse to turn off my video. So this one is for my friends. I miss you guys, and I'm so grateful that you watch these things, and I'm excited to show you the things that I filmed and found curious that evening. It's so cute how people smile when they see that you're filming. Sri Lankan people are very kind and welcoming to tourists, and I mean, probably to everyone. Many children will yell hello when they see you, like on the street or in their neighborhood. But the children in this parade were taking their job very seriously, so we just got like a bunch of cute smiles. The fire dancers had the most physically exhausting routine, and they were at the head of the procession. It's easy to get hurt, the smell of gasoline is overwhelming, and they take shifts, because it would be impossible if they did it all at once. The food being handed out on the streets is free for everyone. People set up stalls outside their homes on the streets, and they give out ice cream, bread, juice, sweets, snack, and even like homemade food and banana leaves. It was fun to stand next to the juice stand and then get to see everyone take a break when they passed it before continuing their routine. Each troupe of dancers have their own specific traditional costume and their own dance routine and music. Almost all the music is live, generally with the music troupe walking behind the dance troupe. Most of the dancers had some kind of bells on their costume or on their feet, which gives this great rhythm to this parade. And some of the dance troupes sing as they dance. There are also these cars with speakers on them, which seems to be a very Sri Lankan thing. and they are playing temple prayer singing in Sinhala. It's crazy to think of all the practice and all the work that goes into the costumes. The 20 plus different sets of 20 identical crowns and dresses, each of them handmade by someone. There was also this very important looking big man with police and an umbrella. How we understood it, this man is an important leader of the temple where this procession was headed. But he is not a monk, he is not part of the religious system, more like a civilian big boss or civilian community leader, maybe. Civilian big boss. I was extremely excited to catch this super cute shot of the kids running with the Buddhist flags. This car is cool. This one group of men were doing this cool trick where they had this bouncy stick and a spinning disc, and they would use the bouncy stick to throw the disc up into the sky. Behind them they had a man with some spare sticks, because I assume when they launch the disc with the stick, it can break because of the pressure, so it needs to be replaced. Because we watched for a while and we walked along with the parade. Sometimes you get to see the performers do something new, like this cool running in circles moment. The aesthetics of the costumes are completely different than what we are used to. The different parts of the body are highlighted than we would consider. The shapes that the costumes draws attention to, the curve of the back, the stomach, the hips. If you add to that the color and the flare, it's all very foreign. The elephant was the thing that we were most waiting for, although it is very hard to see it chained and dressed up, glowing in the dark. These men were rolling out a carpet for it to walk on and rolling it up again after it passed, just like meters in front, 10 meters behind. And when one roll ran out in front, they would transfer the one from the back to the front, and then it would go all over again, like a continuous loop of carpet. Underneath the mask, you can see its big eye looking around, and honestly, it's a very haunting sight. It feels like it's staring you right into the soul, and the sound of the chains is very loud. Yeah, but at least it was taking good payment. Maybe one stick of sugarcane for 4 steps. And I know that at temples where these elephants spend most of their time, they are very pampered, showered, fed fresh fruit every day. Towards the end of the parade, people were getting really tired, especially the children. And we were also exhausted. And we were not even dancing. We just stayed for the elephant and then we were done. So walking home, I was thinking how relieved I am to have found something to talk about this week. Something that feels right and not so clunky or excessive. After all, I just want to build a posting schedule and to get better with my editing. And showing this evening to some friends checks both boxes perfectly. So that's my lesson. Be flexible and like, comment, subscribe. Sometimes what you need is an elephant parade. Thank you for watching and see you next Friday. If there is a next Friday. Bye-bye.